Good morning, and it's a lovely grey morning. See? Grey and boring. Slept alright in this horrible hotel. Oh, now to get dressed, washed, and go to Manchester Hospital. So I can't remember if I finished what I was saying yesterday. So I'm going to Manchester Hospital, and I will probably be getting test results. I will probably be having my blood taken, and have a chat. It's 2017, nearly. Why can't this be done remotely? Clearly I could talk to somebody, I could talk to a doctor over FaceTime or Skype or something to get my results. Blood tests could be done anywhere. If I need x-rays, could be done anywhere. Even every other meeting could be like that. I'm sure it would save them costs as well. They'd probably better see more patients, maybe. Just seems a bit of a waste of everyone's time. I've got to come up anyway because I'm going to Scotland. But it does just make you think that, really by now, can't I just FaceTime and talk to a doctor? It's not like they... It's going to sound negative, but I mean, it's not like they're doing anything. Obviously, I'm just being monitored. Today I'll be getting results from them going into my lungs. I'll get results from my last blood tests. I'll be asked to take more blood tests. Going anywhere. That's my thought for the day. Well, it was my thought yesterday, but I forgot to carry on my sentence. So I left. It's not working out on 2 seconds. That's better. So I left my mouthwash at home. I remember I had this peppermint in my bag, so I'm going to make my own mouthwash for after I've brushed my teeth. That'll do. Mouthwash. Mouthwash was a success. My eyes are watering, and my breath is like I've eaten 100 mints. Wow, that's strong. Oh. It's fresh this morning with my squeaky bag. I'm gonna sort out this bag actually. Really squeaks. Off to get some food, and then just noticed the battery light's dying on this. Brilliant. Spilt food down my jumper. Taken on medication. Had some food. I'm really interested about these test results. So my count. So basically, you have a blood count which lets you know how active your immune system is. Which in turn loosely can suggest how active the aspergillosis is in your system. Mine's never gone down. It's always been the same or a slight increase, like a slight increase each time. I'm interested to see if anything that I've done has made an impact. Like the filter that I've purchased, the drinking time tea, using essential oils, and my phone just died, so I'm back on my phone. My camera just died, so I'm back to the phone. So as I was saying, I've not really done any of those things to the maximum. I've just sort of experimented and just gradually. But I am interested. It will be interesting. Obviously, a doctor will say it's because of the medication. I've been on it for a long period of time. Funny enough, my medication, I've actually dropped the amount I'm on as well. So I'm not against medication. Medication is saving my life. I'm not. I can't think of the word. Hippie? Wrong word. I will think of the word and come back to you.
National Aspergillosis Centre and the Northwest Lung Centre, we pretty much all operate up on the top floor of the Education Research Centre, have applied for what is very long-term funding to support our research, and also gives us this NIHR Biomedical Research Centre status if we apply. The applications have gone.
Long day. Still got loads more to do. And once again, medication that needs to be in the fridge, and I'm using cans of cold Coke to keep it cool. Oh, out of breath. So, got my results back from my lung bronchoscopy. I always struggle saying that word. Bronchoscopy. So I had a lung bronchoscopy because on the CT scan it looked like something going on in the bottom of my lungs. There was discussions about whether it was sarcoidosis or whether it was a bacterial infection, a TB, or a form of TB. So what they do is they go up your nose, down into your lungs, they squirt water, collect the water, and then grow that in a laboratory to see, well, they try and grow in a laboratory to see if any bacteria grows, or anything else grows. Negative on bacteria, negative on fungi, and negative for sarcoidosis. So sarcoidosis, they don't grow anything with that, so I'm not quite sure how to get a reading for that. So anyway, that's good news. Also, my IgE count is the lowest it's ever been. Well, it's the lowest it's ever been since they've started testing me. So when I first had a blood test from them, it was around about 100. And it stayed around about 100, it's gone up to 110 before. It's always increased by a little bit each time. This time was 79. So basically the IgE is how can I explain it? It shows you how much your immune system is reacting to something in your body. So the higher the number, the more of a reaction there is. So they can't test how much aspergillosis I've got, but I can test how much is my body reacting to what's in me the theory is the higher the number, the more you're reacting, which means the more in you. The base rate at the moment, if you are above 40, you are positive for aspergillosis. A normal, everyday, healthy person would probably have a count of about 1. So mine's currently 79, which is the lowest. Like I say, it's the lowest it's been since I had my first test for it. I don't know, close to 2 years ago, maybe just under 2 years. So that's good. That's good news. I also attended the patients meeting, which was fun. And they've asked for a patient to be a part of the committee to do with the new drugs that are coming through, or one particular new drug. So there's a particular new drug at the moment which they want to use for what I've got, and it's not licensed for that, but it is being used for more severe cases. So you have a case of invasive aspergillosis, which can kill you in days, basically. So they use it for that, and they're looking to get the license to use it for something else. So I'll give them my details. It'd be quite interesting to be a part of that. See what it finds out. See what it finds out. See what comes of it. I need to eat. Now it's time to drive to Scotland. So I've arrived in my room after my long drive. It's an amazing room. I'm recording this on my iPhone, so it probably doesn't look as good. Let's get in the light. Let's put some light in the situation. That's bad. Let's not put light in the situation. Yeah, no, lovely room. Look, I will show you around. Oh, I've just eaten, so excuse the mess. So you come in here. This is the bathroom. There's this basin, bath, shower, toilet. And out here, tea and everything for the morning. 2 dressing gowns. Not sure what this is. Must be for your shoes. There's the bed, little table. What I've just eaten. There's a burger. Window. And outside, loads and loads of sports cars. You can probably hear them as well, driving around. Yeah, there's loads that keep driving around. But yeah, lovely room, to be honest. And I like Glasgow. I've been in Glasgow quite a few times. It's a really nice city, to be honest. Really nice. If you've never been to Glasgow, strongly advise and recommend you come to Glasgow. My little car fan, which I brought in, and I brought in this, which I bought recently.